I'm Miranda Myers, and this is my persuasive speech, and this is my audience of 6. Thanks, guys. You can go take a seat. Okay, so as college students, we can all identify with attempting to thrive academically off of a gross lack of sleep. This is detrimental to academic life. It's havoc-wreaking to your health. And as someone who has struggled with attempting to get enough sleep, I've done some thorough investigation into the world of medicine to try to determine how detrimental it really is to your health and what that looks like. And I actually have some statistics I'm going to grab really quick to share with you all in a little bit. Doing this research has not only changed the way that I view sleep, but it's changed the way that I prioritize my sleep to better take care of my body and my academic life as well. And I found that by really prioritizing my sleep, I'm having to study a lot less, and my social life is thriving because I actually have energy to pour into my friends. I urge you all today to consider putting off social media and late night hangout sessions, late night studying sessions, your phone at night, just to better take care of yourself and put sleep as a higher priority in your life. One of the many consequences of starving your body of sleep is an adverse effect on mood. Some symptoms include mental distress, depressive symptoms, anxiety, memory impairment, and alcohol use in an abusive way. Actually, in a study done in 2005, it was found that adults with chronic sleep loss report excess mental distress, depressive symptoms, anxiety, and alcohol use. Memory is another area of mental health that is significantly compromised when sleep is neglected. Obviously, this is a serious problem for college students, as we're all called to focus on our academic life, and it's supposed to be a time where we're thriving socially. And as we can probably see already, just off of the simple statistic, when you put sleep to the side and you don't make it a priority, a lot of things in your life can suffer, including your overall mental health, which is a very serious thing. Using a personal testimony of mine, while also being in college, I've seen an improvement in my memory, mental clarity, mood, and overall happiness when I make sleep a priority. I feel like I'm better able to juggle the different things that come at me with life, and one of the probably greatest things I've seen change in my life as I've made sleep more of a priority is the ability to have to spend less time studying. I feel like my brain is clearer, I'm able to memorize information easier, and I'm able to get grades in classes that are satisfactory without having to put in so much work as I would have to be last year, for instance, where I would stay up till 3 in the morning trying to study, thinking that that would make a huge difference in my academic life, and really it was doing more harm than good. But that's me. How widespread is this problem, you may ask? In fact, recent studies found that at least 18% of adults in the United States report being sleep deprived, which is quite a significant amount if you just consider all the adults in the country. And college students are primarily affected because they seem to juggle the most in their life that competes with sleep, such as religious practices, friendships, dating relationships, family, sports. Maybe they're married, maybe they have kids, classes full-time, work, maybe night shifts to try to pay off their student loans while not interfering with class schedules. And just all those different things really can just put sleep on the back burner for lots of college students. So I found that they are probably primarily the most affected by this out of all those 18% of adults. So I urge you all to think today, do you find yourself fitting into any of those categories where you see those different things in your life, maybe pushing sleep to the side? An example of someone who is sleep deprived is someone who is juggling all those different things. Maybe they're in sports full-time, maybe they have classes full-time, maybe they're working to try to pay off student loans or just afford different things that they would like in their life. Maybe they're married in school, like an older adult, or maybe they're trying to juggle different family issues and study with a rigorous work schedule. All those different things are like a classic example of what a really overloaded college student would look like. And it's what I find a lot of us looking like just being in college and just going through myself. The adverse effects of sleep loss are so detrimental. It's amazing that this is not more of a discussed issue in the world of college and school. And 2 factors I think really also influence lack of sleep. One is lifestyle choice, and the second is work schedule. I've touched on work schedule a little bit, but what I mean when I say lifestyle choice is the decision to hang out super late, just to completely not have any time management skill whatsoever, to put studying to the side and just to want to be social all the time, and be involved socially to a point where it's almost unhealthy for your health, mentally, physically, and for your academic life. Another category of lifestyle choice would just be time on your phone and social media. For a lot of different young adults, that's a main reason why they're not able to get as much sleep as they possibly could be, is because they're just on their phone at night. And social media, Netflix, things like that really distract people from putting sleep as a priority in their life. And work schedules, as I touched on, just people having to work lots of hours, then having to stay up late to get all that studying done, or maybe they're working night shifts, just trying to pay for everything and make it work. Educating the target audience, which is college students, on sleep deprivation really helps put off distractions and motivates people to change. I found that once I educated myself on the different side effects of sleep loss, I really started to take it seriously, and I realized how detrimental it was for my health, and that motivated me to want to change. Some ways you can do this are just to take practical steps to discipline yourself with social habits and bad habits. That means maybe if you have a hard time going to sleep, once you finally do get in bed, maybe spend some time in your room with some dim lights beforehand to help your brain just relax and get used to becoming more restful. Put away your phone, maybe putting it across the room so that when you get in bed you can't just sit there and scroll to YouTube or Netflix or Instagram. And then also just set up different boundaries with your friends. Say like, yes, I can hang out with you, but I need to be back by this certain time. I need to get some sleep, I'm really tired, or I'm trying to make this more of an importance in my life. And if they're really your friends, they should understand that you're just trying to take care of yourself. The result is going to be a way more restful sleep when you do get sleep. And that will overflow all those benefits into different aspects of your life, like your social life, academic life, your memory, your work. You will just have a much clearer head, and you'll be able to pour into those things much easier with the energy that you will have as a result of this. As fellow college students, I urge you all to deeply consider where sleep should be taking a priority in your life, and maybe different areas of your life that you need to evaluate where sleep needs to be taking its place. Thank you very much.